2 years ago in March, my husband woke up in the middle of the night and said that, he felt like he was having a heart attack. They found out that he did not have a heart attack, but he had a disc that was bulging, and not only bulging, but it had calcified to the point where it was nearly severing his spinal cord in two. He had no use of his right side, and so he had to relearn to walk. He had to relearn to use his right side, and instead of a 2-night stay, he was in for 6 weeks.
I went from a job where I was working 50, 60 hours a week to where I wasn't able to help with the income, and she became a caregiver to me. You do not ever expect things to go that way, where you go from the point where you're working full-time to where you have to depend upon someone else. That's not easy for anyone. The rehab went fairly well until I got actually out of the hospital. And then things slowed down tremendously as far as my improvement. My wife got a job with MissionPoint. She thought that maybe a MissionPoint Health Partner would help me progress faster and better.
I became a MissionPoint employee in August of 2014, and I really felt like he needed what MissionPoint had to offer. He needed someone who could talk to him one-on-one in a little bit different capacity than I could. I presented it as, hey, you know what, I think I've done all I can, I'm not sure what else to do, and I'm just overwhelmed, so if you don't care, I'm gonna get somebody I work with to call you, and she's gonna come out to the house, and she's going to go over your medicine. She's going to talk to you about your diabetes and help you get back into rehab and kind of take some of the pressure off of me. And I think knowing that enabled him to be able to say, okay, I'll do that.
From day one, the experience has been ridiculously positive.
It was like a weight was lifted, because I would be at work and I'd be thinking at the end of the day, oh, I was supposed to call the doctor for this. I was supposed to check on this. And by having somebody else take some of that responsibility off of me was a great, great help.
They listen to you. They sit down with you and talk to you and don't treat you like a number.
Kim came out on her own and actually came to our house and met Bill where he was and talked to him face to face. And then CJ did the same thing. Came to the house and talked to both of us at the same time, face to face.
They've got me connected with a coach, a nurse, a practitioner, got me into rehab with physical therapy.
I'm afraid that if Bill had not had a health partner, I think there would have just been a resignation that this is as good as it's going to get and we're just going to leave it as it is. And with MissionPoint coming in, that has changed.
When you're in that situation, you realize that you've taken things for granted. Grandchildren, being able to pick them up, I do not take it for granted anymore. And I'm looking forward to improving with the help that I'm getting so that I can do more with them. I'm just looking forward to the future.